We have all the things you need, and everything else besides. Come and take a look.
Oh, so you've been to the clinic? Well, I was going to ask anyway. Did you meet Dr. Leonardus? Really? Something suspicious occurred out of the blue. What happened? Oh, that green medicine. I've seen it. Dr. Leonardus was prescribing it for patients without even asking for a fee. So, there was never any epidemic? And it was all because of that green medicine? Dr. Leonardus lied? But why? Dr. Leonardus has always been a very dedicated physician here. Why would such a person do something like that? Yes, I trust your judgment. But will you hear the truth if you ask Dr. Leonardus? I heard he leaves the clinic every night. Why don't you search it then? If this is true, it's no time to be picky about your methods. I'll investigate a different avenue, but please come to me immediately if you learn anything.
Additional sacrifices procured. Conditions favorable. Fake epidemic plan successful. Now, everything is prepared. Tonight, the blood ritual will be performed there. The humans' blood will be mine, and their bodies will become ghouls to serve me eternally!
As Sophia suggested, you snuck into Leonardus' clinic at night and saw an unexpected sight. The patients were gone, and the person watching the place attacked you. You defeated him, and discovered a journal that contained a plan to fake an epidemic, so as to secretly gather human sacrifices. According to the journal, this blood ritual will be held tonight.
Adventurer, what are you doing here? Oh, you're a step behind. She was here a moment ago. Sophia's investigators returned and reported their findings. She looked serious. She left this place to me and went away urgently. She said she was going to the wine storehouse near Vienta Vineyard. What's wrong? Huh? I don't know much about it, but it seems something big is happening. I'll contact Sophia's guild members first. You'll go to the wine storehouse and try to find Sophia, right? Understood.
You hurried to the plaza to tell Sophia what you had found at the clinic. But she wasn't there. A resistance soldier in the plaza said Sophia had received a report from an investigator and then quickly gone to the wine storehouse near Vienta Vineyard.
I've tried to stop them.
Sophia!
Sophia!
Who would do such a thing?
I got the message and came here right away. What happened? What are these injuries on her neck? What? The blood ritual? It can't be. I've only read about that in books. And I thought vampires had disappeared long ago. If the blood ritual was really held here, even my magic will be useless. And Sophia will end up as a ghoul. The only way to cure her is to find and kill the one who made her this way. But the problem is, an ordinary human's power is no match for a vampire. So, there used to be people called vampire slayers long ago. Oh! Wait! Maybe we can use a Guardian's Pledge. I've heard that a vampire slayer's pledge was discovered near Stoneguard Castle. In simple terms, a pledge is imbued with the power of a hero from the past. Jake Hander, leader of the Stoneguard Resistance, is a famous Guardian's Pledge collector. He may have a Vampire Slayer's pledge in his possession. Please do. You should be able to find him at Stoneguard Castle. If you intend to fight a vampire, you must borrow that Guardian's Pledge. I'll look after Sophia. Please hurry. If I know Jake Hander, he's sure to have that Guardian's Pledge. If you can only borrow it.
You went to the wine storehouse, but you were too late to stop the blood ritual. Rutain said that if you kill the vampire who attacked Sophia, you'd prevent her from being turned into a ghoul.
This place was the largest granary in Stoneguard, with a water source that spanned the entire Dominion. But one day, the cursed rain fell, and the water source was tainted. The wizards of Venelux cut off the water supply with giant monoliths to prevent the contamination from spreading. The area quickly turned into the desert it is today.
Must be somewhere up there. Hey, are you trying to climb up here? You won't make it up here so easily. Unless you know how to use glide more like Morgans. Any glider can fly all the way here in one go, if they take off from a high place like Taurus.
At the cliffs beside Stoneguard Castle, there is a huge underground temple built long ago. Before the war with the Lightbringer Society, it was the largest temple of Silivith in Aden. The Great War with the Lightbringer Society resulted in the deaths of most of the Shadowmancers here. Now, only a few surviving followers remain to roam the halls. brown mica was found in the village of the stonemasons, gathered to build Stoneguard Castle. Fernan ignored the masons' warnings and dug deeply into the earth to get the brown mica, allowing the monsters sealed underground to emerge.
We've prepared 4 registries for which you can log your participation. You'll need to jot down your name in the registry to receive rewards. Got it?
The head of the Stonemasons Association, Sienna Parsons, learned about the power sealed in the Titan Reach ruins. As a former senior wizard of Venelux, she awakened the sealed power with the golem's heart and crafted a giant golem that was decisive in ousting Fernan. The Lord of Stoneguard, Fernan, an Archeum ally, was famous for being a particularly harsh ruler. He would frequently order the deaths of castle workers, prompting many to flee for their lives. His reign of terror ended when the leader of the Stoneguard resistance, Jake Hander, arrived. He and his allies drove Fernan from the castle.
Have you decided skills you will use on the battlefield? If you don't prepare in advance, you'll regret it.
Who is it? Do you have business with me? You're a cheeky one. Who do you think I am? I'm Jake Hander. Are you here for a duel? I'll give you anything if you vanquish me. What? Sophia? So that's why you needed the Slayer's Pledge. If only she'd come on as a staff officer when I suggested it, this never would have happened. Her talents are too precious to let go to waste under that stained Da Vinci. If it was strong enough to vanquish Sophia, this vampire must be powerful. Even with your Guardian's Pledge, you're gambling with your life. Will you still do it? I like your boldness. Good. I'll give you the Guardian's Pledge of Ezekiel, the legendary vampire slayer. Once you activate the Guardian's Pledge, its Guardian will inhabit your body. But that alone is not enough. The memories of a Guardian are called Pledge Loops. The more Pledge Loops you can find, the stronger the Guardian will become. You'll need to find those first before you face this monster. Ezekiel's pledge was found in the Temple of Silverith. You should go there first. Maybe the Guardian will show you around. Now, hurry. End that creature's life.
Somebody. Sealed door. Temple of Silverith.
The leader of Stone Guard's resistance forces was a cheerful man who felt somehow beast-like. Once you had explained the whole story, Jake lent you the Guardian's Pledge of legendary vampire slayer Ezekiel. But he advised you to find the pledge loop containing Ezekiel's memories in the Temple of Siliveth to strengthen the Guardian first.
This way.
Whoever it was, I'll follow you to the end and tear you to shreds! Leonardus, he did it! Oh, Scarla.
This is terrible. We'd better be careful, or...
Ezekiel, you're a vampire too! Begone! I saw him yesterday at the Northern Forest! Could it be the monster of legend?
Scarla, I will bring the head of Leonardus to your grave. Tonight, I promise.
I'll send you to a place eternally free of pain. It seems they will dog me to the end. I better get out of here soon.
What was his name again? Ezekiel? I dispatched that fool a long time ago. So, it's you.
Leonardus!
This time, I'll finish you! I need the pledge loop.
Time to die now.
My power is coming back.
How dare you!
Quickly, the pledge loop. I feel my strength returning. Is it here, Leonardus?
And learned about Ezekiel's past. Leonardus killed Scala, Ezekiel's teacher and lover, and Ezekiel became a legendary vampire slayer out to have his revenge. As Jake said, you could tell that the Warden was becoming more powerful as you traced his life story. While being bitten by a vampire, Ezekiel was saved by Scala, the monster hunter. Despite now becoming a half-vampire, Scala trained him to become a vampire hunter. Scala would later be killed by Baron Leonardus, a powerful vampire lord. Ezekiel vowed to avenge her. Over the course of decades, Ezekiel became a legendary vampire slayer. He found Leonardus and began a fight to the death. But Leonardus was too strong. At death's door, Ezekiel used the last of his strength to draw a magic circle with blood and placed a Guardian's pledge in its center. With his soul now infused in the pledge, Ezekiel became a Guardian, protecting others from vampires. Ezekiel lost the battle with Leonardus, vowed an oath to get revenge, and became a Guardian. With the power of the Guardian's pledge, Ezekiel encountered Leonardus again, and finally repaid him for what happened to Scarla.
I heard, I feel.
Ah, you're back. What happened? That's really fortunate. It would have been terrible if Vienta Village or Sophia had been attacked. Thankfully, her condition's very much improved. Thank you so much. I owe a great debt to you and to Jake. Let me know if you ever need my help. Are you going to return the Guardian's pledge to Jake? Please, convey to him our gratitude.
You're safe. I heard the story from Rutain. Thank you so much. I feel much better, thanks to you. I'll be sure to repay the favor sometime.
Hey, you! Check out this new equipment!
You in a guild yet?
Flowers? I've got Oh, I have a flower that will match your outfit perfectly. Just nod and play along. I have a secret message from Da Vinci. The flower you see here is called... I'm an undercover resistance spy. They call me the Black Crow. Listen up. Lately, the Archeum Legion has been searching desperately for a mana stone known as the Golem's Heart. That's right! The Golem's Heart is a powerful mana stone. It is said to have the power to control giant golems capable of destroying fortress walls. Oh, is that so? The Archeum Legion plans to make a secret weapon with that power. We have to find the Golem's Heart first, before they get their hands on it. How do you like it? Thank you very much! Da Vinci says you are the right person for this mission. Good luck.
You're back. What happened? Oh, that means you defeated the creature. Amazing! My eyes didn't deceive me. I knew you could do it. That Guardian seems to have chosen you. This Guardian's pledge didn't open, even for me. What an honor. Guardian lends its power to your soul through the pledge ritual. It becomes contained in the Guardian's pledge if the pledge bearer dies. The owner of that Guardian's pledge may transform into the Guardian at any time to use their power. Their circumstances vary. There are pledges to protect cherished ones, or pledges that someone has forced. As you likely already know, to maximize the Guardian's power, you need pledge loops. The more of these Guardian's forgotten memories that you find, the more powerful that Guardian will become. Oh, wait! Why not try joining our guild? Oh, that's unfortunate, but it can't be helped. Visit me anytime you change your mind.
After Leonardus was gone, Sophia returned to her previous form. When you returned the Guardian's pledge to Jake, he told you to keep it as a gift. A Guardian's soul and power are offered up through the pledge ritual. The owner of that Guardian's pledge is said to be able to transform into the Guardian at any time and use his power.
Looking for a weapon to fight a Mortai? You've come to the right place.
What is it? Sorry, but no performances for the time being. Golem's Heart. The name rings a bell, but I can't remember what it refers to. Before I became a bard, I hit my head hard during a resistance mission, and began to lose my memory. In order to remember everything, I wrote a song about my adventures. Everyone called it the Song of the Vayenta Dwarves. I lost my sheet music, and I can't even perform now. If I knew anything about this Golem's Heart you speak of, it definitely would have been contained in the lyrics. I'm sorry, I can't help. Oh no! There was a guy named... what was it? Carbonet! He came and sang along at every concert. He might have memorized the lyrics. I heard people saw him around the desert black market. Please, find out the lyrics for me. If you do, I'll help you out any way I can.
Henderson recorded his adventures in the form of songs a long time ago. If he ever knew anything about the Golem's Heart, there would be clues in his lyrics. The problem is, he took a bad hit to the head in the past, and he said he doesn't remember the lyrics anymore because of it. However, it's possible Carbonet, a longtime fan of his, might know.
What do you want? That song. I was a regular at Henderson shows. Went there a lot with the love of my life, Carmilla. Oh, please, don't ask me any more about that. It just makes me think of my love. It's okay. She left because I'm not good enough for her. I can't even get her a single Just a Plantia that she really wanted. Alas. You really don't know what it is? It's a gift for confessing love. Getting the materials is really dangerous, but that just goes to show the extent of your love. You need desert flower roots and cobra wings to make it. You can hunt them in the Monolith Wastelands. But that's out of the question for a coward like me. Really? You'd do that for me?
You met Kavane in the desert black market, but it seems he is too deeply saddened by a recent heartbreak to be of much help. Still determined to woo her, he said he can win his love's heart by giving her a valuable accessory, which requires rare materials in order to craft it. The materials for the accessory Kavane wants to craft are desert flower roots, which are found in the Monolith Wastelands, and cobra wings, which are acquired by hunting cobras. Naturally, these two monsters are infamous in the Monolith Wastelands for their violent temperaments.
Oh my. You really got them? Thank you so much. I must officially confess my love to Carmilla immediately. Oh, that's an old hit from back in the day. It began like this. Let's drink it up. Let's drink it all. 3, 1, 2, or was it 4? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, if only those bandits hadn't stolen my scarf. A couple years ago, I was touched by one of Henderson's performances. That night, I wrote the lyrics on a long silk scarf. It looked exquisite, so I wore it everywhere. But only a few days ago, I was walking the desert, lost in the sorrows of my heartbreak, when I ran into some sand flame bandits. They took everything I had, including the scarf. In short, they're desert outlaws. Bandits who loot from and kill anyone they encounter in the desert, whether merchant or adventurer. I barely survived by playing dead. Seeing that you've hunted terrifying monsters, you must be a skilled fighter. If you punish those sand flame bandits and find the scarf, I'll happily give it to you.
Kavane was delighted to receive the crafting materials and tried to sing you Henderson's song, only to realize he couldn't remember the very important second half. He'd written the full lyrics on a very long silk scarf, but it was recently stolen by the sand flame bandits. He said he would give you the scarf if you retrieved it.
Don't make it up here so easily. Unless you know how to use glide morph like me, that is. Any glider can fly all the way here in one go, if they take off from a high place like Tyrus Memorial Hall. Hey, did my bag fall somewhere? Damn it.
Flame bandits are outlaws who steal from tax carriers and merchants passing through the Monolith wastelands. They'll happily do anything for money. And because they're always drunk, they do not fear anyone.
Oh, did you learn the lyrics, my friend? Oh, that's it! Now I remember! The Golem's heart you mentioned probably refers to the stone fragments I hid away at Sienna's request! We took control of the Golem using the Golem's heart and reclaimed Stoneguard Castle. But leaving that powerful object intact worried us. Sienna divided the stone into 3 fragments and asked me to hide them. I placed them around the abandoned stonemason town. But come to think of it, you need a special magic solution to get the stone fragments. In order to unseal the stone chests containing the fragments, a magic solution made from a special substance is needed. Lure and kill monsters in the abandoned stonemason town with sulfur gas to get the materials. The materials needed are a potent sap pouch from a mandrake, a spittle pouch from a basilisk, and a poison sac from a scorpion. When you've collected all the fragments, find the chapel hidden in the town. Apparently, there's a special synthesizer there. There's a clue in the lyrics. Let's fuse the heart fragments. 3, 2, 1. The golem wakes up when you combine the heart. But I don't know what it means exactly, but it sounds important.
Upon reading the lyrics, Henderson said that he'd heard that Sienna, a comrade of his, had broken the heart-shaped stone into pieces and hidden them away. Apparently, the pieces can be collected and put back together using a device in the chapel. He told you to remember the following lyrics. Let's fuse the heart pieces. 3, 2, 1. The golem will rise when the heart is done. You hunted all the monsters and collected the ingredients needed for the solution straight in the chest, as Henson instructed. Inserting the ingredients in a bottle and shaking it produced the shiny yellow magic solution he described. You found the hidden chest and unsealed it by applying the magic solution. Within it was a fragment of the golem's heart. Each of the 3 fragments is marked with dots that seem to indicate numbers.
Everywhere! We must find it!
Who's there?
Where?
An intruder!
I guess you came to die!
Oh, my. Are you all right? I'm Sienna Parsons, a wizard from the Resistance. I heard about you from headquarters. Such skill. You must be very strong to fight off all those Archeum soldiers on your own. The good news is, we were able to protect the Golem's heart, thanks to you. That purple light. You have a star fragment, right? It sounds more like a predetermined turn of events than a coincidence. They say all power eventually finds its master. Here. This new power should come in handy. Your power will now react with the sealed golem's heart. Perhaps the power of the seal stone can be used in the Titan Reach ruins. I intended to destroy the hidden golem's heart so that it would not fall into Archeum's hands. But I never imagined the one who revived the heart would actually absorb its power. This seems like fate. I hope you use your power justly. Oh, by the way, that person Henderson you met was a comrade of mine. We've gone on many adventures together. Now we're all busy doing our own things, but I'll always consider him a precious friend. There are a few things I couldn't give him when he left the Resistance. Would you mind passing them on to him? Thank you. I hid them in an old bag near the Titan Reach ruins. It's going to be hard to see him for a while since I'm busy with the constant provocations of the Archeum Legion. Please give him my best regards. Take care!
Of reprisal.
Immediately upon reviving the golem's heart, many Archeum forces rushed in, having sensed the mana waves it created. It was not until after you defeated them all in a fierce battle that Resistance wizard Sienna Parsons appeared. She helped you absorb the intense power of the golem's heart and urged you to use it for good, not evil. There was an old bag on top of the broken golem, just as Sienna said there would be. The old and torn bag seemed to contain many memories shared with someone.
It's been more than 10 years since I touched this hood. Back in those days, I wasn't afraid of monsters or the Archeum Legion. Justice, danger, and the thrill of adventure. That's all I cared about. Ah. Let us drink some beer. Drink it all it's here. Raise a glass high for the victory to us. Through the hot desert, we got the treasure. After the sandstorms, we caught the golem's heart in our hand. It's in our hands. The foolish tyrant was blinded by his greed. Our strategy worked to give us what we need. Let us go on our way to get us the golem's heart. Even the sandstorms won't keep us from treasure. Nothing can stop us from mighty adventure. Yes, it's true. Giant rocks in the sand do what we command. Our song will open its heart just like we planned. Through the land of the damned, filled with monsters, we will seek them to the end of this world. Let's go on an adventure! Pieces of the heart. 3, 2, 1! Golem will rise when the pieces are combined! Tear down the ramparts! Destruction to it all! Cheers of joy in the plaza will be heard around the world! Around the world! Thank you very much, my friend. I got everything back thanks to you. If you ever stop by the Vienta Sanctum, take a look at the tower we constructed when we were in the Resistance. We built up the tower little by little, adding to it whenever we completed another Odyssey. I thought I would never be able to sing that song again. But thanks to you, it's been reborn in my heart. Thank you. thanks to you, I'm thinking of making a new song with the adventures I remembered. I'm going to write an exciting song thinking about my activities while in the Resistance. I'll let you hear it first, so make sure to stop by again.
As soon as Henderson saw the bag, his eyes lit up, like he was seeing an old friend for the first time in a long while. He took an old hood from the bag and began to sing, recalling many memories. A crowd gathered to listen to his performance, and touched by it, gave him a cheering round of applause.
Let's see. Where can I find some strong adventurers?
Sienna Parsons, Henderson Harmon, and Louis Hasten. We three vow to liberate Stoneguard, to protect those who suffer from the tyranny of Lord Vernon. As a show of faith, whenever we achieve something towards that goal, we will add a stone to a pile here as proof. As a pile of stones will someday become a tall tower, Stoneguard will one day be freed, and then we will start a new journey in search of our dreams. Until then, we are determined to become one and fight against evil. Sienna, Henderson, and Louis.
Let's see. Where can I find some strong adventurers?
Vernon, the Lord of Stoneguard, who colluded with Archaeum, exploited the inhabitants and ruled over them with an iron fist. The Resistance raided and seized the Vernon Archaeum's army's cargo and distributed it among the people. One day, an extraordinary girl and two dwarves came to visit Vernon. The girl said that if she received funding, she would use it to find a legendary stone called the Heart of the Ancient Golem, build a giant golem, and subdue the Resistance. Though originally filled with doubt, Vernon ended up giving her a substantial sum after watching her golem's performance. The girl's company unraveled the secret of the monolithic boulder. Along the way, a rock struck Henderson and rendered him unconscious. Although they were chased by Chernobog and braved many perilous adventures, in the end, they acquired the stone. After completing the giant golem, the girl made Fernan dance in a huge chest and chant a spell, explaining that it was a ritual that would bind him to the golem, making him its owner. Fernan emerged from the chest, and the giant golem broke down the gate. All at once, the resistance flooded in and captured the castle. The girl was revealed to be Sienna Parsons, a resistance member and genius engineer. Even now, when you visit the Enter village, you can still hear tales of her adventures sung by Sienna's comrade-in-arms, Henderson Harmon. Sienna Parsons, Henderson Harmon, and Louis Hasten were comrades who shared many a past mission and adventure. They have since gone separate ways in pursuit of their own dreams, but their stories will live on forever through heroic ballads.
treasure?
In the rocky terrain to the northwest of Stoneguard, there is a path formed by a giant sandworm passing through the rocks. We should be cautious, as there have been frequent reports of missing adventurers here recently. The Moonlight Oasis, located in the very center of the Moonlight Desert, was formed by the powerful archwizard Soren Warnak. In the past, the oasis drew in many tourists, but current visitors to the area are primarily interested in gathering moonlight scales from the nearby creatures. Wizards combating the dark magic built a barrier magic circle at the Sanctum of Desire, resulting in the sudden appearance of a waterfall. This resulted in the creation of a small pond with water pristine enough to drink. Naturally, it became a place of respite for desert merchants, as well as geographers and archaeologists during their expeditions.
daughter, Marcia, is captain of the Sandworm Raid Group. She intends to catch Queen Belandir, but it's too dangerous. She's being reckless. Marcia has never truly experienced the horror of that monster. Not like me. I lost my leg to the beast, and then the wound festered, and I died. Ordinary people like us are no match for her. What? You don't know Queen Belandir? Oh, she's a dreadful monster who sweeps through the desert, killing and gobbling up everything she encounters. Search around the Sandworm lair, and you'll find traces of the monster. You'll understand why I'm so worried when you see for yourself what it leaves behind. Afterwards, go to her group's campsite and try to convince my daughter. Please, she has no idea what she's up against. I just don't want her to end up like me.
Warning! This is the great corridor through which Queen Belandir roams. Entering risks your life. Go back from whence you came.
Oh my, I'm done for. Oh, my camels. Oh, I'm completely ruined because of Queen Belandir. She vacuumed up 200 of my camels in an instant. Not just the camels, but all the goods they were carrying too. At first, I went around looking for her in the hopes I might salvage something. But then I saw a pile of bone fragments in a pit connected to the sandworm lair. The pile consisted of bone fragments of the people and animals she consumed. Seeing that, I didn't dare hunt for her anymore. Everyone told me I should be happy that I escaped with my life, but now I'm broke, propertyless, and have a huge debt to pay. Queen Belandir, she ruined my life overnight. You best be careful too. You could be her next victim. the sandworm lair? It's to the east of here. But don't ever go near it. That place is dangerous.
Glenn Richhill wanted to dissuade his daughter from trying to hunt down Queen Palandir. He was well aware of the Queen's horror, given that he died after losing his leg to her. Having witnessed the aftermath of Queen Palandir's work in person, you could understand why he was so worried about his daughter that he was unable to leave this world.
Get over here. Hurry it up. Hurry it up!
I got lucky. Queen Palandir refuses to give up on her prey once she's marked them for the hunt. People would say it's fate for us to meet, so let's get on with the introductions. I am Josephine Croft, a wizard from Venelux. I'm studying the magic of Soren Warnack, who created the Moonlight Oasis here. I discovered that the magic used by Soren Warnack correlates with Queen Belandir's mana, so I've been investigating the Queen's behavior. Did you go looking for Queen Belandir on purpose? She has already taken so many Resistance members from us. You almost became one of them. Did you do that out of curiosity? Oh, I understand. I'd want to stop my family if they said they would defeat Queen Belandir. I think I know how Glenn feels. Did you say Marcia? You should hurry up and try to persuade her.
I'm busy doing some maintenance at the moment, my friend. Were you hoping to go up to see the observatory? As you can see, the ladder is under repair. It will take some time to fix it properly. Maybe you can fly down to the observatory, if you can...
I've never seen you before. What brings you here? So what you're saying is that Queen Belandir is a monster that can't be beaten, and I should give up and stop trying. I don't know why a complete stranger like you is so concerned for my safety, but what do you think we're doing here? Everyone who's ever lived in this area has lost something precious because of Queen Belandir. They still are. We're fighting so that this tragedy finally ends. I've made a detailed plan. If you don't trust me, you can look at the journal in my barracks.
The investigation team stumbled across Queen Belandir during their survey, leading her to launch a fierce attack. If it had not been for the wizard Josephine Croft, they might have failed to escape. You then sought out Marcia Richhill, Glenn's daughter and Sandworm Raid Group captain. You tried to persuade her to cease her plan to defeat Queen Belandir. However, she did not relent.
I'm Marcia Richhill. Swear on my life to defeat Queen Belandir, who killed my father.
A heroic sword to protect my beloved daughter, Marcia.
Take a look around before you set off.
There you are. Did you meet with Marcia? Did she agree to stop pursuing Queen Valandir? Good heavens. Now what do I do? Who knows what might happen to Marcia if I just leave things like this? Knowing her, she'll likely end up trying to fight Queen Valandir head-on. Yes, that's a better approach. I should help my daughter so that she isn't put in danger. But how? There is that trap Marcia set. I wonder if we can lure the beast there. What? I wasn't serious. Now that I think about it, luring the beast would be too risky. An ambush could just as easily put us at a disadvantage. How could we even bait a giant monster like that? I didn't realize someone so skilled was nearby. If anyone could find a way to help my daughter, it'd be Josephine Croft. I know I'm overstepping myself here, but I need you to do this one last favor.
When Glenn realized that he couldn't stop his daughter, he decided to help her. He recalled the trap Marcia had prepared and thought that if he could lure Queen Valandir there, his daughter could achieve her goal without being in danger. Perhaps the wizard Josephine can find a way to help Marcia.
Oh, we meet again. You look like you have something important to tell me. Ah, I see. If that is the intent of the raid group, I would like to lend them my strength. So, you mean to bait Queen Valandir to ensure the safety of the raid group, right? Well, I think there is a way we can do that. Oh, come to think of it, Clay wrote in one of his books that Queen Valandir is attracted to strong mana. He also wrote the potent sandworm poison sac can be utilized as raw material for mana production. With the potent sandworm poison sac and magic amplification gear, you can create a device that emits mana to attract Queen Valandir. If that doesn't work, you'll have to resort to your own devices to lure her over to you. It's true that power can be used to detect other power that comes from the same source. Did you know that? Queen Belandir's power was derived from a star fragment. Fundamentally, the same as your own. So you really didn't know? Star fragments themselves are nothing more than a pure form of power. If someone with evil intent uses one, they can make a monster as fearsome as Queen Belandir. I'm sure that there are more monsters in this world created from star fragments. Let's try making a luring trap first. While I'm away looking for the lure magic schema, go collect bristled armadillo scales and potent poison sacs. You can easily find plenty of armadillos in the Moonlight Desert, but if you defeat them recklessly, the scales will end up getting ruined. First, make sure they're stunned by the trap before you go to kill them. That way, you'll be able to get the bristled scales in good condition. Sandworms make stronger poison when they are young, but it's difficult to quietly sneak up on them because they're so wary. There is a resistance force that guards the sandworm hatchery near its lair. Maybe we could ask them for help.
Josephine recalled some passages in Clay's book and found a way to lure Queen Belandir. She also informed you that the source of Queen Belandir's power was something known as a star fragment. Those star fragments contain pure power. Someone created a monster called Queen Belandir out of evil intent. decided to use Queen Blandia's attraction to powerful mana to lure her in. Now, in order to create artificially powerful mana, you need to create a lure using Armadillo's sharp scales.
This is a sandworm hatchery. It's a dangerous place, so you should leave. You're looking for poison sacs? Then you'll need to find the baby sandworms. But they are very sensitive, and it'd be difficult. Make good.
You can get potent poisons.
What I need is a sand...
Wow! I didn't expect to discover this precious thing. The shell is very fragile. Try not to damage it. What the? Help me! Help! Darn, I shouldn't have come here.
The potent sandworm poison sac is also used as a raw material for mana production. It is particularly suitable for a mana amplifier to lure Queen Belandia, because it can be used to freely adjust the emitted level of mana based on external conditions.
You're back just at first. Put the potent sandworm poison sac over here. Apply it to the armadillo failed. Elemental fusion stone, naturally. I'll prepare everything else. So sand crystals are available in the highlands around the sandworm lair, and cactus water is available south of the Moonlight Desert.
The first attempt to build the device for luring Queen Belandia ended in failure. Since common elemental fusion stones often contain impurities, they cannot be used to contain delicate and complex schema, like the magic schema for attracting monsters. Josephine explained, you can get a glimpse of Clay's interest in the various monsters and poisons of Silesium through his books. These books contain interesting information, such as the fact that the mighty Queen Belandia was originally a small sandworm, and that sandworm poison sacs have the rare ability to detect another being's mana. Purified water used to draw a magic schema is essential to making a pure elemental fusion stone. This is because low water purity can lead to errors in the schema. In the desert where water is scarce, cactus water can be used as a viable substitute.
Here lies the impregnable fortress, guarded by giant ants. Even the magical forces of Arceum could not occupy this place. There is a legend that the very same power which made Stoneguard barren created a giant and cruel Queen Ant.
treasure?
It is important to consider not only the size of the sand particles used for the pure elemental fusion stone, but also whether they contain their own impurities. Moonlit sand crystals can be ground to very fine particles and are the purest of their kind.
I've been waiting. Did you? We need to make it. This hardens it to complete the pure elemental fusion stone. Here we go. This is the device for luring Queen Belandir. Afterward, the level of mana around the device will increase to the maximum limit. Queen Belandir will sense the power and make her way there. Now, here's how to operate it. Would you... Like I mentioned, I made the device for luring. Queen Belandir will appear soon after pressing the button, so make sure you find yourself someplace safe before using it.
Well, having finished crafting the pure elemental fusion stone, the device for luring Queen Belandir was complete. After installing the device, you press the button of the remote control to amplify the mana emitted and attract Queen Belandir. The remote control must be operated at a minimum safe distance from the device.
What brings you here this time? We can lure Queen Belandia with that device? Really? If that's true, I can catch her right now. Most members of the raid group are at the Sandworm Hatchery right now. If we want to catch Queen Belandia, we need them to return, so we can attack together. My troops are currently working to reduce the number of sandworms. They won't come back until they achieve their objective. If you get out there and help them with their mission, they'll be able to come back sooner. Everyone is bringing their very best to this mission. Everything we learn along the way is recorded in the operation. Read the operation plan at the Eastern Gathering campsite.
Upon learning about the luring device, Marcia...
Treasure?
The Sandworm Raid Group regularly carries out operations to reduce the sandworm population. Once these begin, all but essential members of the squad remain in the sandworm hatchery and only return when the mission is complete. The best and only way to get the squad members to come back is to help them complete their operation quickly.
I've been waiting. Thanks to you, my troops returned earlier than expected. We've set so many traps for Queen Belandia already. She wouldn't be able to escape us once caught. But no matter how long we waited, she never showed up.
With the luring okay. I marked the
Intermediary. We send brave adventurers to the castle merchants, wave merchants, and crescent blade merchants which you belong to.
Anyway, we're running short on moonlight scales these days. Our customers aren't happy about that.
We'd like to help. We'll spread the word to adventurers to search for the scales. I assume you won't mind paying two... But it's pointless to buy up many...
Press this button. Queen Belandia will show up over there, right?
There she is. Finally!
What's this about the intermediary also directly buying moonlight scales?
Him? Yes. Adventurers can also sell the scales to us. There are no limits on quantity, but the market rate is only 1 coin per scale.
What do you mean? My father really told you to? I don't want to catch Queen Belandia just because every time I felt discouraged by our failure to kill the beast, I looked to my father's name carved upon the victim's stone to steel my resolve. Soon, I will be able to fulfill his wish. My father always wanted our family to live together in a safe place. So thank you. What do you... My father... I don't want to... Every time my father... I'm going to... So, we will. It is a monument...
Marcia succeeded in critically injuring Queen Belandia, and felt confident that the next battle... The picture that Marcia asked you to deliver to her brother was a sign of her deep and aching longing for her family. It showed her childhood home, where she and her siblings shared many good times with their father Glenn before he lost his leg. After slaying Queen... A stone engraved with the names of all those killed by Queen Belandia rests on one side of the camp. This memorial only honors the official... Queen Belandia, the invincible, the all-consuming. No one had ever even so much as scratched the fearsome beast. Enter the Order of the Swan, a small-time guild hired by the Resistance to help gather sandworm poison sacs. While the Resistance soldiers were mopping up the sandworms, they were suddenly dragged into the sand beneath their feet. One of the swans, Rowan, fell into the vortex. All at once, Queen Belandia reared up, writhing in pain. Rowan had morphed into a violet phoenix and burst free from Queen Belandia's carapace, freeing everyone trapped inside. To this day, the mere sight of a human touched with Maldescence is enough to violently enrage the mighty beast. Humans only defeated Queen Belandia once in the past. Among those she devoured that day was Rowan, who possessed the power of a star fragment. Rowan transformed into an ethereal violet phoenix and burst through her tough carapace. This was the first time Queen Belandia experienced such pain, and she fled in surprise.
What if something bad happened? Are you part of the Resistance? If it's okay with you, can you help me?
We've been responding to abnormalities reported near the Sanctuary Oasis at the request of a wizard from Venelux. I told my men to go do some research on an imp sighting not too long ago, but one of them, Lucas, hasn't returned yet.
He's a recruit, and I'm worried that something bad might have happened. Thank you.
people got a lot of coins.
Darn! It hurts like hell. Go away!
You saved my life. Thank you for coming. Oh, the rift? You might run into imps. Be careful. Are you done investigating? You sealed it? But how? I knew you were special when I saw you fighting, but this is beyond my expectations. Thanks to you, no more imps will be seen on this site. That's all right. I have something else to investigate. I heard a rumor that some suspicious items were found near the abandoned tower. Maybe it's another imp spotting site, so I'm going to check it out. You'll investigate the abandoned tower?
The Resistance forces at the Sanctuary Oasis were investigating the increasingly common imp layers when Lucas, a new recruit, found himself trapped in a warehouse by a stream of imps emerging from a rift. At the request of Resistance Officer Kaina, you rescued him and sealed the rift with the power of the Star Fragments.